Casme.
Hey!
We don't skip my whole intro because I don't know what's going on. I have some technical difficulties over here. My intro just went like, boom, out
It's all right.
somewhere, whatever. But anyway, welcome to the show. I want to thank all my viewers for tuning in. It's Cinco de Mayo. I know you probably somewhere getting towed down, or if you're not, thank you for sitting here chilling with your boy. Casme, I know you're out at an event, so I appreciate you taking the time out to come on the show and bless your boy with your presence. You know?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody.
Yes. So if y'all don't know about Casme, man, y'all should know about Casme. She is a dope singer, entrepreneur, entertainer, talk show host, everything. Like, she does it all. She's a businesswoman, man. I'm telling you, she has all types of hustles. Like, get to know her. Go check out on her Instagram. It's I am Casme. You see it right there underneath her name, underneath her face, right there. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out. But listen, because I didn't have my thing working over here, I couldn't get the intro that I wanted to give you. So I want to double back. We're gonna do your intro and then bring you right back in. Can I do that?
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's
do that. Yeah.
Let's go. You can search all over, but there's no other superwoman than this one right here.
Go ahead and show that shirt off. Go on, show the shirt. There it is.
I am Superwoman. Yes, I am.
Listen, if y'all want that shirt, y'all go to her Instagram. Holla at her. She's selling shirts. I'll tell you, she hustling everything.
Yes, indeed. I'm a Negro.
She is hustling out here. I love it. So, Cas, listen. What I want to talk to you about first is New Orleans. I don't know if y'all can't hear it in her voice, her accent, man. She is New Orleans to heart, and I love it. Like, I think that, you tell me, but I think New Orleans, man, like, you exude New Orleans and everything you do, and I love it. I feel like it molds music.
Wow.
I think you come off so authentic. There's something special about you. There's something special about your music and your style. I know what it is, but I can't put, I'm saying, like,
hey, put your finger on it.
Yeah, like, speak to that, because I'm telling you, everything about you is New Orleans. I love it. Like, you always rep your city. You always shout New Orleans out. Just everything about you. Speak on that, man.
It's crazy you said that, because somebody said that today. I can't even remember who it was that said that, but they were like, "You are truly everything New Orleans." Like, I'm like, that's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've traveled all over the world, and PJ Morton has a song. I've been all over the world. Still ain't nothing like a New Orleans girl. And it's so real because, like, something about the hospitality, you know, the culture, the music, the style, the flow. We're very genuine people. We're very loving people. You could be walking down the streets of New Orleans and people be like, "Come over here with my mom and them. We got something. You hungry, baby?"
Yeah.
You know. And that's literally like who I am. I'm a servant. I'm a giver. You know, I'm a vessel.
Yeah.
And New Orleans music and style, you know, has definitely influenced who I am. So
I think that has a lot to say about your philanthropy, right? Because, like, you always doing something to give back, charity.
Yes.
You got your challenges going. It's like you're so involved with the people
Yes.
who are involved with you. Your sound supports you, like, man.
Absolutely, and that's very important because, like, for me, it's not about numbers. You know, I'm not worried about having 1 million people follow me. Like, if I have a genuine group of people, if it's a couple dozen, you know, that genuinely care about me and they really want to see me grow and they really want to see me get to the next level, then I'm going to give them everything that I can. If it's a shirt that says Superwoman, to remind them that they are, you know, they are amazing, that they are fierce, that they are fearless, that they can do anything they want. That's what I do, like with my Instagrams or my music, like everything, you know, that's who I am.
And you can see that. I'm telling you, you can see it. Whatever you're doing, that exudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when I go, like, anybody can go to your Instagram page and then just see what you're doing, like all your posts, like, you can really tell that you touched people. Really, you're really appreciative. and thankful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gratitude, like you give gratitude back for everyone
Yeah.
who pours into you and
Absolutely.
jumps off the page. Do man. That's why.
That means a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
That means a lot.
That's why people are receiving you the way they are. You know what I mean? Like you got a whole Nola Step challenge, and believe me, I know a lot of people who try to launch challenges on social media and it falls
Yeah.
because you have a genuine, dedicated audience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That really
That's
believes
true.
what you're doing.
That's true.
Saying to really
That's true.
fall
I
in
have a
line.
big family too, so that helps. Once all my family members I still haven't put the family videos out there. Like, not all of them. My mama just did one.
Yeah.
My little nieces. So automatically off the top, that's about 10 of them.
Right.
But no, but I think too, because I genuinely care about people, and so I know people who love certain things, and I'm like, whenever there's an opportunity and I can let them shine. People always trying to pay me to do posts on my page and stuff like that. But I'm like, look, this is an opportunity for you. You love dancing, like do this challenge. We helping each other. You doing a challenge, doing your thing, making me proud, and then you killing it. Now you got new fans and new followers because my people are very engaged. And I love it. Like that's
engaged.
The thing to me.
Very engaged. And listen, you talk about you don't care about millions of followers and all that, but you got a lot of followers, and that's why. No,
is that a lot of followers?
You have enough.
Is that a lot?
You have enough. You have enough. Trust me.
I'm grateful for everything I got.
Talk to somebody who only got a couple hundred trying to do what you do. Talk to somebody who only got a couple thousand trying to do what you do.
That's true. The grind has been real. I tell you that. The grind has been real. And I'll tell you, when I was traveling the road with B.O.B., I actually got a lot of followers then because and actually Instagram wasn't popping like talking about it. It was more about Twitter.
Yeah.
So I got like thousands of Twitter followers at the time because every time we would do a show, because I was a background singer and dancer or whatever, every time we would do a show, I would retweet anybody's tweets that said anything about B.O.B., about his show.
Yeah.
Oh my God, B.O.B. was lit tonight. Oh, your girl was on her marketing. Okay, don't play. I would retweet and be like, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed this show.
Yep.
And some people might be like, that's too extra. But no, I was a part of the show and a part of the reason that it was popping.
Exactly.
So thank you for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And then they be like, oh, that's right. You was the girl singing. Y'all killed it. Follow. Beep, beep, beep.
Supposed to do. You're supposed to leverage everything.
Get on your grind, young artist.
And listen,
I'm trying to tell you.
It's all in how you do it too. You know what I'm saying? That's extra. If you out there bragging and going,
it's real.
You know what I mean? But it's real. You're just being genuine. You're thanking them like that's real, and you gotta leverage. It's a business.
And I think that's another big part of it too. God knows your heart. So if you're doing it on some malice stuff, if you're doing it on some trying to be conniving, trying to steal somebody else's fans, I never tried to steal nobody else's fans.
Right.
I never done anything like backstabbing.
Right.
It's genuine. I appreciate you guys. I was really serious. Like, thank y'all. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But it was also an opportunity for me to connect with them.
Absolutely.
And because I genuinely love connecting, they connected back.
Yep.
And we show love to each other. Hello.
Yep. Absolutely. Hey, I know you say you got a big family. Let's double back real quick. How many sisters do you have?
I have 6 sisters and 1 little brother, and I have a half brother.
Wow. How was that?
And I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. Okay. So did you like them growing up?
It was wonderful. I was talking to someone else earlier today because they were like, what did they say? They asked me, like, basically in a nutshell, like, how am I able to share my spotlight? Like, I'm always giving other artists an opportunity to do things. And I'm like, it's enough light outside for all of us to shine. But because I was the oldest, I always had a responsibility. And that was my accountability to behave myself because I knew my little sisters were watching me.
Yeah.
So a lot of things didn't even faze me because I'm like, no, please. Like, that ain't cool. Anything that can mess with my judgment and throw me off, like alcohol and just anything that could take me off my game where I can't fully focus on what I need to be doing, I had to let it go. So in so many words, like, being a big sister, being a nurturer, you know, also being around beautiful girls. It, you know, like all my sisters are amazing, and it's not a competition.
Right.
You know, I was just taught to appreciate them and their beauty for who they are and their voices and their gifts, and so it allowed me just this confidence that I carry with me everywhere I go. So I don't look at other women as competitive. You know what I mean? I look at them as my sisters. I look at other women as my sisters, and we gonna do something together. Let's go.
And I think that has a lot to do with you being able to make room for other people around you and not trying to steal the spotlight or steal the show. Like you said, you help another artist out, you're doing your couch sessions, and you're having people come in. Like, talk about that too, your couch sessions. Like, how's that been going? That's a great idea.
Thank you. Well, we were officially on day 34 today.
Wow.
So it has been 34 different outfits. 34 different days of waking up, you know, and it's been a blessing. I honestly, I didn't expect it to be as much work as it is, and I don't think people understand, like, because I do my own graphics and all that stuff, and I know you can understand because you do your graphics and you want things to be professional for it to look great. And then anytime you're dealing with people, you have to worry about scheduling and timing and making sure everybody's on point. And so it has become like a job, but I want to have my own, you know, show one day. So this was an amazing opportunity for me to at least tiptoe my foot in the water. I had never done lives before quarantine. Never. I never went live.
Listen, there's a lot of people that never went live before quarantine.
Okay. So I was like, you know what? But it was a great opportunity to stay connected with people because I do love people and I miss people. And so for them to be able to respond to me and for me to say hey to them and pray. I've prayed with people. I've cried with people. Like, we praise and worship on Sundays, and then we do some requests. And I sing whatever they want to hear. You know, it's been a vibe. It really has. It's been something that's been keeping my mind off of all the negative too, because I try not to consume myself with things that weigh my spirit down.
Absolutely. So. And I would say this: your lives are live. You know, so if you didn't tell someone that you never went live before the quarantine, they wouldn't know because you're just genuine with it.
Yeah, right.
With it, you know what I'm saying? So kudos on that.
Thank you.
It's a good start as far as doing your show. You get your TV show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's natural, so it's good. I want to talk about your style because you said you're styling yourself, you're doing your graphics. You do have a unique style. You know what you remind me of? You remind me.
What?
This is not a slight. This is a compliment. You remind me of the classy and elegant women of the 50s that did music. Your style. So
that's all.
What does that attest to? Like, where do you get that style from? Because you do have a unique style. Like, you're always like nice dresses or whatever you have on. It's just, I don't know, it's over the top, but not too much. And it's always colorful. You know, I'm hitting them points, right?
Vibrant. Yes.
Very vibrant. Yeah. So where do you get that style from? Is that just naturally Casme, or did you kind of research and say, hey, I got to create myself, or how'd that come about?
I'll tell you, when I was in high school, Clueless came out. When Clueless came out, the loud colors, I was drawn to the loud colors. So they started calling me Skittles. I literally wore all the colors in the rainbow. Like, I was always colorful and vibrant. Right. And it wasn't because I wanted attention. It's just because I love colors. Like, I'm a colorful person. I'm a vibrant person, you know, and there has been a struggle, though, being in the industry and being a woman and wanting to feel sexy and sensual, but not overly doing it.
Right.
Because I want my lifestyle to be my witness, and I don't want anybody to be distracted from the message or from the love or from the light being, you know, lusting over me. So though I like stuff to fit and I like to look great, I had to learn a really good balance. You know what I mean? Like, I love my legs out. I love like gladiator style.
It's always tasteful. It's always tastefully done. I can say that.
Thank you.
And that's why it remind me of the ladies of the 50s. It was always tastefully done, real elegant. You know what I'm saying? And nice.
Thank you.
Cut, yeah.
That means a lot.
yeah. I can appreciate it for real. Like, it's dope.
Thank you. I hope to keep that going and only get. You know, the thing about it is I used to be a designer.
Okay.
And so I used to make all my clothes. My mother is a designer and a seamstress. So growing up, you know, she made some of our things, our prom dresses, and So I can sew, and I get all of that from my mother. She was also very fashionable. She always dressed me and my sisters up. So I've always loved being different. And so I'm a vintage shopper. I love thrifts. When I travel the world, I'm always going to different. I'm like, where's the closest thrift store? Like, where's the closest vintage antique place? Because that's where I want to go. I want something different. I used to take things and tailor things and switch it up. And I've had my own clothing lines and things like that. But for me, it's very, very important to have my own, to be me and to have my own style, you know? So I'm glad that you see it, that you appreciate it.
Yeah. It stands out. I can appreciate it and I see it. I'm pretty sure everybody else does too. But I just wanted to make a point to touch on that because I love your wardrobe. It's always
Thank you.
You know, and like you said, you got 34 wardrobe changes and it's always on point. So
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Good job. Also, I realized too, like I feel like you're a natural performer. I always feel like you are not just singing. So I realize that you do a lot of concerts with bands, which
Yes.
pretty sure that allows for flexibility so you can entertain.
Yes.
Because I don't think a lot of people realize what a band can do for a performance. As opposed,
I
go ahead.
it's different. It's so different with me performing these tracks. Like me being a DJ and playing these songs, and it's kind of like karaoke style. Because some of these songs I had never like performed before. So a band allows me the freedom to just vibe out. Like I'm a viber. It's all about feel for me. And I remember when I was in this band, we would do weddings and bar mitzvahs and things like that. I worked with them for like 5 years. Shouts out to Jimmy Church Band. But he said, you trying too hard to sing this song. He said, the song. Yeah. And I was like, huh? What do you mean I'm trying to sing a song? You know, he said, no, it was a Gladys Knight song, neither one of us. And so I listened to it and I just relaxed. And I said, let me just feel her first. Let me feel her. Let me feel the music. And ever since then, I think that played a big part in me musically, because I'm like, whenever I have an opportunity to be with a band, I feel it. Yeah. I don't even start singing until I feel it. And if something ain't right, I'm like, let's get it together, band. Yeah. Play, keep going, keep vibing, because my energy thrives off of the live music. I can hit notes that I never knew existed with a live band because I also hear the notes. I hear the music. I feel the music. And so we turn into a whole nother beast together.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I can't wait to get back with my band and do some shows.
That band is something special. And listen, here's a little thing that people probably don't know about a band too. A band allows you to mess up and cover it up without out. You'll never know if
you can replay it if you want.
With a band.
Yeah, exactly. If they mess up, you can replay and come back and do it again. Say repeat. Yep. Whatever.
Yep. Or you could be like, stop it. And then start talking to the audience.
Listen, I'm the queen of that too. I'm an improv queen. Yep. But like on the live, what you see is what you get. I mess up the words, and we've had a lot of that too. And I think it's kind of cool for people to see the human side of me as well, because I do believe in professionalism. I do believe in putting positive energy out there. I'm not saying that my life is perfect. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm this or that or that or this. I literally just put out what I feel is going to bless people. Right. It's not about me ever showing off. I'm not a materialistic person, you know, but I really feel like when you put out negative things, you're giving that negative thing a certain amount of power. And I try not to do that. So for me, if people look at the whole scheme of Casme, it's not that I'm trying to be perfect. It's just that I'm trying to use my platform to inspire and uplift and motivate people. I'm not trying to pull people down and give people another reason to feel depressed. And I don't write music and songs like that. You know what I mean? So being live, they've had the chance to see me mess up and my
it's freezing up on us a little bit.
I love that about live shows as well. Huh?
I say it froze up on us a little bit, but we're back. We're good.
Oh, okay, good. So yeah, I was just saying how the live shows and the live performances allow me to really be myself, and for people to see the genuine side of who I am, the goofy side of who I am, you know. So yeah.
Absolutely. And I do. Now that you say that about the whole upbeat songs, you don't really do too many sad love songs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I have a couple.
yeah.
I have a couple. I have one song that I wrote. This guy actually wanted to marry me. You know what I'm saying? But he ended up cheating on me. So I wrote a song for him, and it was called Fairy Tale Lie, because I really, when I met him, I was like, oh my God, this is a dream come true. This is everything I wanted. But even in that song, I never bashed him. I simply said, it's time to close the curtain. That show is over. You know, no, you can't come back. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't dog him. I didn't talk about, you know, what he did. All I said was, why would you give me a ring? Why would you kiss me and make me believe and make me think this if that's not what you wanted? So don't come back. Even with a million hearts, you know, you had a chance, but you thought the grass was greener on the other side. Yep. So I still keep it positive. I cut you slightly, but not too deep.
Hey, like you said, put that positivity out there in the universe. Even in a situation like that, you kept it positive.
Absolutely.
The light still shines. Yeah. That's
absolutely.
Dope. So talk about the Nola challenge though. You got that going. That's still going, right?
Yes. So tomorrow on my live, I'm actually going to announce the winners.
Okay.
So everybody have until around that time. Like as long as I can post the video before my live tomorrow, if people submit it, they will get a raffle ticket. So instead, I've noticed a lot of people on social media were doing like bingo and doing raffles, and they were charging people like $5 and you can win 50. But I say, you know what? This will be a great opportunity to get families together, because people are doing dance challenges left and right.
Right.
So I said, let's do a Nola Step challenge, and each submission is a raffle ticket. And then if the post gets more than 20 comments, then that's a second raffle ticket. So I believe out of about 11 people that have their videos up so far, I think about half of those people have at least 20 comments. So that person will have 2 chances of winning the $50.
Okay, that's dope. Just another way of giving back. That's cool.
There you go. That's it.
If
Me and
you guys,
this thing together.
If you guys that don't know, the Nola Step challenge is derived from her song Nola Step. Did you make that dance up, or is that a New Orleans?
Yeah.
You did make.
Yeah, it was crazy. I wrote the song and it was just called New Orleans, and I wrote it in like 2011 or 2012, and then when I was thinking about moving back to New Orleans in 2014, I connected with Jamal Baptiste, who's the producer, and I said, let's go ahead and finish this song. And I was like, you know, but something's missing. I said, let's make it a little bit of a dance. So even though I didn't make it a line dance, I was like, at least on the hook, it gives people a chance to like do a little something. So you can do whatever you want during the verses, but then on the hook, you actually do the dance step. So yeah, I created that in the studio on the spot.
That's dope. It's all
Thank you.
Give somebody something to do, man. It just makes the song more memorable, makes the song last. So yeah.
And it's a good workout. It really is a good workout. If you put it on while you riding your bike, while you running, like doing your jumping jacks, like it's a really good workout side. It has a nice little bounce to it, because I have the bounce remix, and that's the one that everybody's doing the challenge to.
Yeah, that thing's jamming, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to your YouTube and checking out all your stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna when we get out of here, I'm gonna play a little performance too. You know, let people that too. I don't even know the name of the song. I forgot what it is, but yeah, we're gonna.
Was it Funkadelic?
Nah, it wasn't Funkadelic. You don't have a video for that, do you?
Yeah, of course I do.
But listen. So here's the thing about YouTube though. I'll get a copyright strike if it's already on iTunes or Apple Music, Spotify. I'll get a copyright strike. So what I do was pull your live performances, because
that's cool.
Always catch those.
That's cool. That works.
It's a different digital imprint, slightly, you know, so they don't keep me with the copyright. So I just pull your live performances.
Hey, that works too, my brother. It's all good.
Let's talk about your businesses. Don't you still have the restaurant? So
no, Cafe Agape is no longer in existence. I may open it back up at some point in life, because agape means God's love, obviously, you know, the love that we have for each other and for God. So I definitely want to open that back up. And the whole point of Cafe Agape was to allow people in our urban area to have healthier food choices than the one at the gas station, which was greasy fried chicken. So we were doing smoothies and salad bar and sandwiches, no pork, mostly like turkey, and we did breakfast as well as like brunch kind of things. So tuna and shrimp. But that is no longer in existence. But it was a blessing when we had it.
How long,
Being a business,
how long,
being a business owner.
how long was it open?
For about a year.
About a year?
Yeah.
You
Well, maybe not even that long, honestly, because the government gave us so many issues. Like every time we thought we had the paperwork, and we thought we had this, and we thought we had that. It was just, it was literally, it was a stress. It was a stress and a strain. And that's not like my passion. My passion is to help people, so that's why I wanted to open it. But the food industry is not. So for me to fight for it, I didn't have that fight in me. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I tried my hardest to get it off the ground, but I'm more of the talk to the people, that thing, the marketing and promotion, and
right.
I wasn't the business side of that, so it didn't quite work out, but it's okay.
It's all good. It'll come back into fruition.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree on that.
What about your magazine?
But I do have Daughter of the King magazine and Girls Club.
That's what I was asking. You still have your magazine, right?
Yes. Right now the magazine is on a little bit of a standstill because of the quarantine and also because of COVID-19. And that's simply because our ads were basically funded by small businesses. And right now, small businesses aren't thriving. I think everybody's finally finding a way to survive and make it happen. But at first, it was just like a shock on everybody. So I'm not about to ask people who are already barely making it to continue to buy ads and stuff. And I'm not, you know what I mean? So even though I'm going to pick it back up, just not right now. I want to wait until things start opening back up. But in the meantime, on Wednesdays, I am highlighting women who have been featured in the magazine thus far. So we've done 12 issues so far. So every Wednesday, I'll be introducing everybody to at least like 4 new women who are using their influence to inspire.
And that you're doing that on your live, right?
Yes, I'm doing that on Casme's couch. Okay. And I'm thinking about scaling back again.
I love it.
When we
Casme's couch.
Yeah, Casme's couch. When they first announced that they were going to do the quarantine, they said the 14-day mandate, stay home.
Yeah.
I said, well, guess what, guys? For 14 days, it's going to be you and Casme. And I literally went 14 days, actually for like about a week and a half of those 14 days, I was not even feeling well. Oh. I was saying I rebuked COVID-19, but I was having some issues. But I never said anything. I never complained about it. I just got up and I did what I said I was going to do. Yep. It helped me feel better. I was taking care of myself, taking care of my husband. So after that, I said, let me go on a 3-day fast because obviously we were still in quarantine. So after the 3-day fast, talking to my husband, he was like, why don't you just do it every day? I said, well, maybe not every day, but 5 days a week. Yeah. So then I went to doing it 5 days a week, and I had the weekend off. Basically, I had like Saturday off, Friday off. But then I decided on Fridays I wanted to do a closet sale because that's how many clothes I have. So really, I'm only off on Saturdays because I do the closet sale on Friday.
My God.
So yeah, I've been hustling. I've been making money. I've been being blessed. Yeah. And also I started my own studio. So now I'm recording music and people are sending me tracks and asking me to reference it, and I'm able to make some funds like that. So God is truly blessing.
Like I said at the top of the show, hustler.
Hustler, here she comes.
Great hustler. Tell them about all the shirt phrases you got, the catchphrases.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys know, but I basically wanted to do something special for all of the nurses and doctors and essential workers out there. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Some of you are risking your lives. Some have already lost their lives. So I asked women to send me photos of them in their uniforms, and I compiled a video. I redid Alicia Keys' song Superwoman, put it out, made a video, highlighted the women and what their job titles were. It's on my Instagram TV. It's also on my YouTube, I think. But now I have the Superwoman shirt, and you guys can get one for your mother for Mother's Day, or just treat an essential worker to one. Like buy a few of them and just, go to a hospital, maybe just say, hey, this is for you, or even if it's just a gift card or something, like just showing love right now is the most important thing. So at this shirt, we also have the Superwoman mugs and notepads. So listen, we doing it all. Merchandise on deck.
Yeah.
But getting it. And then the other shirts right now, one says hope will not be canceled. One says faith will not be canceled. One says love will not be canceled. And one says joy will not be canceled. And those are black shirts with white writing, or you can get the white shirt with the black writing.
Y'all make sure y'all check her out on Instagram and go pick up a shirt. Support that. For a good.
Please.
It's always positivity and light.
Yes.
Now, with that positivity and light, let's talk about that huge wedding. And I'm gonna let you go because I know you got to get to your family's function.
So, and you know my arm is holding this camera too.
Oh, and I got a couple pictures and a couple photos from your wedding. I'm gonna show on the screen. But tell us a little bit about that, because that was crazy. You had a crazy wedding party.
Somebody was like, Casme, everything you do turns into a marketing thing. And I'm like, that's not my fault. You talk to God about that. Right. I had nothing to do with that at all. I just, again, followed my heart. That's why it's so important that you do not get caught up in what other people think you should do with your life.
Absolutely.
Because God already has everything planned out smoothly for you if you just trust him and if you just do what you're supposed to do. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't try to make adjustments on who you are. Like, you can grow and you can get better, but don't try to be like other people. Like, God made you the way he wants you for a reason. And because of my heart and who I am, I had 34 bridesmaids. I know a lot of women. I've had women's organizations, girls' clubs all my life, literally all my life. Great friendships, mentees who I wanted to share my special day with me, women who knew my story. Again, you know, I had 6 sisters, so that was already a lot of my bridesmaids right there. But I wanted those women to share that day with me and to celebrate with me. And so I literally picked up the phone and started calling all of them, asking them if they wanted to be in my wedding. And before you know it, I didn't even know how many I had. I just knew I had 40 gifts ready for my ladies, whoever showed up. But I was very professional and on point with their emails, letting them know what they needed. We didn't have a budget, so I wasn't asking them to come up with all this money. Right. I put the wedding, me and my husband basically had 3 months. And when he proposed, because the other cool thing about our wedding is we were celibate the whole entire time. I wanted to do it the right way. I made a vow to God, and I told my husband that. He respected that. So after waiting 3 years, he proposed, and I said, well, you wait 3 more months and we gonna get married. So I put the whole wedding together in 3 months.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, so it went viral because I had that many women, and we were on the beach singing Frankie Beverly and Maze in our brown bathing suits, and people were just going crazy like, who is she? Is she famous? And
that was crazy.
She's doing that for attention.
You had like national coverage, like seeing it. Everybody had you on their network, man. It was crazy. That was crazy. It was beautiful.
It was crazy.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, and I love I loved how God allowed us to shine because we did do it the right way, you know, and even the people there, like, we didn't have alcohol at the wedding reception, and it wasn't because of any reason. Like, I don't drink, my husband don't drink, so it wasn't like a first, it wasn't on my mind, you know what I mean? And we had punch, and we had a good time with no alcohol. Even on the beach, we dancing and singing, and we didn't need that. We just had good, clean fun.
It's what you make it. You don't
need
that stuff, man.
You don't.
All the time, like,
you don't.
For the party, people be toe up and toe down. Like, why are you not drinking? I'm like, I'm having a great time without it. I don't need it.
Without it. Exactly. I don't need to get high to have fun. I don't need to get drunk to speak my mind and to have a good time. I just don't.
Exactly. I mean, I prefer a clear mind anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm
telling you.
Messed up and stuff going on. I'm seeing it clearly. I can see it coming.
That's exactly what I was talking about earlier when I said anything that's taking me out of my zone.
Yeah.
I can't see clearly. I don't know. Oh, I'm stuttering. No, baby.
Listen, especially in the entertainment business, you definitely don't need to be distracted.
End up in a back car somewhere.
Right.
Backwoods.
For real.
Thank you. Thank you, Lord, for protecting me. I'm serious. I'm not a goody two-shoes, but I care about my life, and I know I have a purpose here. And whatever God allows to happen will happen, but I'm gonna do my part.
Yeah,
And try to stay safe. Try to stay
man.
out of harm's way.
Hey, one more thing before I let you go. I know you got,
Okay.
but tell me about this Eric Benet performance. You did a duet with him in his song. How did that come about?
That was just so cool. A guy reached out to me to sing backgrounds for him, and it's just something how you never know who's watching you. That's why it's always important to be humble and to be who you are, because at any point if you faking the funk, people gonna see through it.
Yeah.
But this person genuinely took a liking to my spirit and my energy and my voice, and just asked me to sing backgrounds for Eric Benet. Shouts out to Adonis. So I said, sure, I'll sing backgrounds. And then it went from me just singing backgrounds to, hey, you want to do a couple songs to open up for him? And I was like, yeah, I'll do a couple songs to open up for him.
For sure.
And then it's like, okay, well, somebody got to sing this one song with him. I was like, okay. And I was like, oh, Lord, I don't know if I can hit that note that's to me a hit, But I got scared, and I was like, I don't know. I tried to give it to the other girl. She was like, girl, you could do that. And literally in rehearsal, I did it, and I said, well, Eric, let's go. Let's do it.
Look at God.
Look at God. Won't he do it?
Look at God. He gonna give you the tools, girl. You just gotta.
He gonna bless you. Yes.
That's it, man. That's it. Well, listen, I appreciate you coming on. I know you gotta go get with your family. I really appreciate you taking the time out to do this, and you had an event and all that. So thank you. It was
My
a blast. Learned a lot that I didn't know about you. Yeah.
Thank you, Cooler. You're so cool. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And keep doing what you're doing, because you're genuine, you're real. It exudes. Keep repping that New Orleans. All that.
Baby, okay, baby.
You're going to do whatever you want to do. You're going to take it wherever you want to take it, man. So,
thank you. And I look forward to coming on your national syndicated show in the future, too.
yes,
Amen?
Indeed. I will have you on there. Mark my word. It's going to happen.
Yes. It's going to happen.
We're going to do it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
God bless you.
Thank you, and God bless you. So I'm going to let the viewers ride out to one of your performances. And yeah, man, thank you so much. Go enjoy your family. Enjoy Cinco de Mayo without the drink.
Without the drinks. I don't need the drinks. But thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too. All right,
Bye,
y'all.
guys.
So until next time, episode 22. And blessing us with her presence. Yes, indeed. We're going to get out of here. Look, she already left. You see? Boom, she had to go. But we're going to go out with a live performance with her doing her thing. And till next time, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Tell a friend, share it. Yes, indeed.